Hey everybody, this is Mr. Math Blog. We're getting close to the end of this book here. Golly. All right, so we're going to apply formulas. The formulas we've been talking about the whole time. So length times width times height. So how can we use this formula to find the volume of rectangular prisms? Okay, so here's our formula that we've been talking about in the last couple of lessons. So the volume is length times width times height. Just remember, volume is always in cubic units. Anything with area is in square units, okay? All right, so here we go. So Lyle is making a box to hold his baseball cards. The length of the box is 7 inches, the width is 5 inches, and the height is 3 inches. What's the volume? Okay, so this is just as easy as it looks. We're just going to plug in 7 and 5 and 3 and multiply those together. So 7, so the area of the base, this book likes to talk about the base first. So I think we talked about this in the last lesson. So the base is this rectangle 7 by 5. So 7 times 5 is going to be, remember, area is always square units. So 7 times 5 is going to be 35 square inches right there. Okay, so we can write inches squared or square inches. I think your book likes to write square inches. Okay, so now what we're going to do is find that we found the area of the base. So the volume is the area of the base times this height right here. Okay, now this formula will actually help you a lot when you get into high school, you guys. You always find the area of the base first and then times the height. If it's a rectangular solid, it's really easy. We just do length times width times height. Okay, but if it's not a rectangular solid, we got to find the area of the base, and it might be a triangle, it might be a pentagon or a hexagon or whatever, and there's formulas for that. So we find the area of the base and then multiply it times the height. So here we're going to go, the area of the base is 35, so 35 times the height, which is 3, and 35 times 3 gets me 105 right there. So the volume, remember, it's always in cubic units, so the volume is going to be 105 cubic units, or inches cubed, okay? These two are the same thing, cubic units and inches cubed. Your book likes to write it like this, and that's fine. You can do that, you guys. But later in math, you guys, this is kind of our little code language. We have a lot of code word language right there. It's easier to write it like this, inches cubed. Okay, and I don't know why. They always put a period after inches, but they don't after centimeters or feet or yards or anything. But always after inches, they always put inches cubed. I guess so you don't know it isn't the word in. All right, so find the volume. So length times width times height. So 2 times 4 times 5. I like to do, since I see a 10 right here, 2 times 5 is 10, so 10 times 4 is 40. Okay, so the volume is going to be 40 feet cubed right there, so don't forget the cubic units, so 40 feet cubed. Okay, let's try that with this guy. Okay, so it's just as easy, so 10 times 6 times 4. We're going to go ahead and multiply those, and then I like multiplying 10 at the end, so 6 times 4 is 24. 24 times 10 is a 24th of 0, so 240 cubic centimeters, or centimeters cubed. Okay, so I like to write it like that. All right, how about this guy? So here they want us to find the unknown measurement. So here's the length, here's the width, and the height we don't know right here. It's in feet, I know that. But they did tell us that the volume is 420 cubic feet. So if we just plug this in right here, the 420 goes for the V right here, and the length is 7 and the width is 6 and the height is our unknown. So it's just a small algebra problem. 7 times 6 is 42, and 42 goes into 420 10 times. So the answer is 10 feet. Okay, let's try one more of those. That's pretty groovy, huh? Okay, so again, volume is length times width times height. So they give us the volume is 900. They give us the length and the width is 6 and 15. So 6 times 15, again, is nice, is 90. 90 goes into 900 10 times, so this is 10 centimeters right there, okay? All right, and then I guess that's it. Okay, nice quick lesson. Take care, you guys.